Hello everyone, here's your weather hazard briefing for Sunday, June 9th. We do have a potential strong or even a few severe thunderstorms today. Those strongest storms producing wind gusts over 60 miles per hour and maybe a little small hail. Otherwise, most storms producing wind gusts 45, 55 miles per hour. But even the general trend is for a better chance of rainfall across the area today as we have a little bit more moisture to work with. Stuff finally clears out tomorrow night, and most of this week will be dry, warm, and on the breezy side. Satellite shows we got moisture coming in from the west and also from the southwest. This will continue to fuel the shower and thunderstorm potential through today and again tomorrow on the back end of this wave coming through. Our weather risk outlook, you don't see a lot after today until we get towards the middle part of the week, but we do have some minor risks expected with gusty winds and also with the flooding potential along the Teton River over in Teton County. For Monday, that shower and thunderstorm activity, what lingers will be across portions of the Snake Plain, the Southeast Highlands, the Eastern Highlands, even a little bit of activity around Mackay, Arco, and also up towards Lone Pine and Gilmore Summit. Once again, though, the cumulative effect really with the dry, warm, and breezy conditions doesn't happen until we get to Wednesday and Thursday and even into Friday as that next system moves on into the area, and that really is going to be drying our fuels out across the area. So something to definitely keep an eye on over the next several days. So for today, we already had one round of showers and thunderstorms scooting across the Central Mountains, and a few smattering farther to the south. As we go through the day, you'll notice as we get towards afternoon, especially later in the afternoon, we'll see things really on the increase as we get those warmer temperatures and some breaks in the clouds. And you'll notice this activity really doesn't start dying down until closer to midnight and still quite a bit over the Central Mountains through early tomorrow morning. By sunrise tomorrow, a few showers and even a couple of thunderstorms possible, generally east of I-15. And again, especially up in the northeast corner for tomorrow, that's where the better chance of showers and thunderstorms will linger across our area. For looking at those rainfall amounts for today, not much going on over the southeast corner, but that's the most likely rainfall forecast. Our chance of wetting rain forecast, which is basically over 1/10 of an inch, still shows a low chance down in that southeast corner. So if we get a couple of storms, heavier storms to develop, or a few weaker showers or storms over the same area, we could get some measurable rainfall. But most of this will be elsewhere over the area, especially down around Burley, down towards the South Hills and Jackpot, and especially in the Central Mountains. And that corresponds where we have the much higher potential of wetting rains across those areas for through this afternoon anyway. Temperature-wise, most of us will be just a little bit cooler across the board today, but still not a bad day temperature-wise, even with the cloud cover over the area. For tonight, again, not much in the way of rainfall, but we continue with showers and thunderstorms over the area. You can see the chance of wetting rain is highest over the Central Mountains, where we still have 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit more in a few spots. And over in the Eastern Highlands as well, we got 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch of rain, and that corresponds with about a 40 to 50% chance of seeing that wetting rain potential in those areas for later on this evening. So again, going back through the rest of the forecast, not much rainfall there tomorrow except up in the northeast corner, maybe a couple of tenths up around Island Park. Temperature-wise for tomorrow will be cooler across the board, a little bit warmer start for some folks, and then we'll actually be cooler in the day in the wake of that system tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we start to pick things up temperature-wise. And again, want to reiterate, this is going to be a dry pattern, so cooler mornings, warm afternoons. That lends itself to drying a lot of those fuels out there, so we may need to start watching a little bit closer some of the fire potential picking up over the area. Not saying that's going to happen, but this is certainly the type of pattern to get things started over our area, as we've had quite a bit of moisture over the winter time in some areas, and also we've had the grass really not, some places not burning too much over the last year, so we got a lot of those finer fuels and grasses that are really piling up out there across the area. So once again, strong to maybe a few severe thunderstorms across the area today. Most wind gusts 45 to 5 miles per hour. Some of the strongest storms, the gust over 60, maybe a little bit of small hail, but even the chance of rain is better across the area for today. And like I said, after we get this wave out here tomorrow, Dry, warm, and breezy conditions across the board. Have a great Sunday and do stay safe out there, everyone.